Hey, I want to thank you for watching my video today. Today we're in the second week of Advent. Last week we were in the first week, which was hope. This week we're in the second week, which is peace. Peace is a word that gets thrown around a lot at Christmas time, yet many of us think, where is peace? I don't even feel it in my life as I have all this chaos and stress and worries, both in my own life and in the lives of those around me. Some of you are dealing with a lot of difficulties right now, and the one thing that you would like more than anything else is peace. And I have good news for you. You can have peace today. But peace isn't found where you think it might be found. Peace isn't found in your circumstances. Peace isn't found in a political party. Peace isn't found in a certain ruler. Peace, in fact, peace cannot be found in the world. Peace can only be found in Jesus Christ. 700 years before Jesus was born, Isaiah predicted his birth, and he said this, "For a child will be born for us, a son will be given to us, and the government will be on his shoulders. He will be named Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Eternal Father, Prince of Peace." What does that mean? That means that Jesus Christ is the ruler of peace. He can freely give it, and he can also freely take it away. So if we put our trust in Christ and experience his salvation, because remember, he died for you. He loved you so much to die for you. If we put our faith in his salvation, his righteousness, we can have peace in our lives if we lean into him. If we lean into God. David, who had a lot of things to suffer in his life, David, the king of Israel, wrote these words in Psalm 23. "Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death." The shadow of death. That's the deepest, darkest valley we can find ourselves in. Some of you probably feel like you're walking through the valley of death right now. You feel like you're in such a valley that you can't even see daybreak. But the good news is that God is with you. And this is what David said. "Even though I walk through the shadow of the valley of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me." See, your peace is not based on your circumstances. You will not find peace in an absence of difficulties. You will find peace in the presence of God. So we need to seek God in our lives. We need to lean into him in our lives. The Apostle Paul, at the very end of his life, was in prison in Rome. He was held in what was an old cistern, and Paul was in this prison. It was a cistern. It wasn't very tall. You couldn't actually stand up in it. It was dark. It was damp. It was miserable. Yet even in this dark, damp, miserable prison, Paul found comfort because he put his trust in Jesus, because he leaned on God in his circumstances. And this is what he writes in that passage. And this is what he writes as he was going through that circumstances. He writes this to the people of Philippi. He says, "Don't worry about anything, but in everything, through prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God." Lean into God. And the peace of God, hear that, the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding. There is nothing in this world that can explain the peace we can have in God the Father and in Jesus Christ his Son. And the peace of God, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in Christ Jesus. If you are struggling today to find peace, let me share with you again. It is not the absence of difficulties, troubles that will bring you peace. It is the presence of God. Put your faith in Jesus. Put your faith in him this day. Join us Wednesday evening here at The Way as we continue to study on the Advent. We'll be going through peace this Wednesday night at 7 p.m. So come and join and be with us here this Wednesday at 7 p.m. And if you stay to the very end, I encourage you to hit like, subscribe, to hype the video, because, that's the new thing now, to hype the video, because through doing that, it helps us to have this message spread to more and more people.